Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we figure out the stuff that Dad didn't show us. Especially if you grew up with a dad who wasn't around, wasn't involved, or just didn't show you the ropes. Today we're tackling something simple but satisfying. Hanging a picture on a wall. I'm swapping out this whiteboard for this picture that a neighbor of ours gave us as a gift just this week. Isn't this nice? We won't need any fancy tools, no stress, just a nail and a hammer and a little bit of grit. Okay, I am going to be using a couple of other things, but a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, some basic things that you've probably got around the house already. Stick around and I'll walk you through it step by step. Hit that subscribe button if you want more practical know-how for guys like us. First up, I've got this whiteboard to take down. If you've got something already on your wall, just grab a screwdriver or whatever's holding it up there and take it off. And it's off. Mine's got these plastic wall anchors, little plugs in the drywall. To get those out, you can either wiggle them out by hand. The easiest way I found is to take the screw that was in it, thread it in just a little bit, and use that to wiggle it out. Growing up, my dad wasn't around to show me this, but I did have older brothers who did. You may be going through trial and error, but at least you have YouTube. Or you can use some pliers if you need to. Once the anchors are out, you're going to see small holes. Don't worry, we're going to fix those next. Now we've got these holes from our anchors. Grab some spackle. It's like $5 from a hardware store, and a putty knife. If you're improvising, you can even use a plastic credit card. Smear it in and smooth it out. We scoop a little spackle on the corner of our putty knife, smear it in the hole, and then scrape it smooth. Do this 2 or 3 times, or as many times as you need to get it filled in the hole. There we go. When you're done, rinse off the putty knife in warm water, and then you can bring a damp paper towel and just wipe around the edge of that. You want to be careful not to go into it, but wherever you've smeared spackle, as it dries, it's going to be white. That spackle will dry in about an hour. Since I'm not going to be working directly on those holes, I can go ahead and finish my work now. If your wall's dirty like mine was, I wiped it down with a damp rag first. No one ever told me clean walls matter, but trust me, it makes a difference. We want to make things fresh, and you'll feel better about yourself when you're done. All right, holes are filled, walls clean, time to hang the picture. I'm keeping mine simple, so I'm just using a nail in the drywall. First, you got to figure out where you want it. In my case, I want it centered between the cabinets and the door frame here. So I'm grabbing a tape measure. I'm going to measure that. It is 3 feet and a hair, so I need about 18 inches over. The next distance is going to be the height. My picture frame came with a little hook on the back, so I'm going to measure 2 inches from where I want the top and put the nail in there. If your spouse was here, she could stand back there and tell you, no, that looks good, no, that doesn't look good, go higher. If I start high and I come down, I'm going to have holes in the wall that will be visible. If I start low and I have to go up, then the holes I make will be less visible. That's dad logic. About right there. I'm going to mark the top. You probably can't see that. That's the light mark of where I want the top of it. There's my 18-inch mark, so I'm going to come down about 2 inches from there and put a little mark there. On that little mark, I'm just going to check again and see, oh, that's right on 18 inches. Good enough is better than perfect. 1.5 inch nail, tap it in. You don't have to go full Hulk on this. Drywall is very soft, and you want it at a tilted angle. You want the top of it above where it's going in, so it's going down in like that. We'll go ahead and hang the picture on this little hook that it came with. You can see it's crooked, you have to adjust it. So you slide it over and step back. That looks fairly close. If you want, you can get a level and put it on there. I just eyeball it, especially from standing back from a ways, then you can tell if it's straight or not. The nail's good for light stuff, say up to 5, maybe 10 pounds. My picture weighs 3 pounds, so I'm in good shape. If yours feels heavy, tug it gently after hanging. No one wants to hear a big crash in the middle of the night. There you go. New picture, no whiteboard, no hassle. Took maybe 15-20 minutes. And now this wall's got some personality. If you like this, hit the like button and subscribe. This channel is geared for men that have grown up without a dad, helping you with practical things and some of the emotional things, or how to be a better dad yourself. Drop a comment. What's the first thing you hung on your wall? For me, it was a poster of a scantily clad lady. I don't think my mom was too excited. Or post a comment about what you would like me to make a video about for you. If you need to hang something heavy on a wall, like a TV wall mounting bracket, then make sure you watch this video where my son and I do just that. Thanks for watching this, guys, and remember, you got a dad that cares about you, wants to see you succeed, and I'll see you on this video.